Yeah, that's a very good idea. No, it's the exact thing to do on that day. Malva pudding. Yes, when people have come home after voting, they can have malva pudding. You've got the page in the cookbook, no? Dankie, skat. Oh, my God. You know, today in a month's time, we are all voting in the municipal elections. That's why I am sitting in front of die slag van bloedrivier, because we don't need another one, mense. Let's do this thing properly, with a smile on our faces and make it work for everybody. And malva pudding will work for everybody. But let me just tell you the story of malva pudding. You know, it wasn't supposed to be a pudding. They actually discovered it in the laboratories of Denel. It was a liquid that they used to waterproof the wings of the fighter aircraft. And somebody must have gone, baie lekker, but very sticky, very, very sticky. So they got somebody who was very clever to adapt the whole taste of it into a recipe, which is now known as malva pudding. And of course we all enjoy it because it's sweet and it is a little bit sticky, but it's not very sticky. When we were doing Codesa, onthou julle Codesa, when we were trying to find this constitution for the new South Africa, and the National Party on the one side with Ep45 and the ANC on the other side with President Mandela, trying to talk to each other, but they couldn't because the PAC made such a noise. Onthou julle the PAC, the Pan-Africanist Congress, now they're just a letterhead asking for money. But then they were led by Patricia de Lille. Kutsis was 'n chihuahua op tik. So geraas gemaak. She was rushing up and down, shouting, Amanda, Amanda. Nobody could talk to each other. So Mr. de Klerk and Mr. Mandela came to me and said, Mrs. Besaidman, what can you do to help us? I said, wag 'n bietjie, boer maak 'n plan. I'll make them some malva pudding, want jy weet, hulle eet mos alles, né? But I didn't want to do the usual malva pudding that is in my recipe book. I phoned my friend Wouter Passon. I said, Wouter, do you remember that stuff that they found on the aeroplane wings? Please give me the original recipe. So he faxed it to me, and I made the malva pudding, which was so sticky that the PAC couldn't talk for 3 days because their Bulgarian false teeth were stuck together because of the malva pudding. And so the ANC and the National Party could sit together and discuss and plan the constitution. So always thank, not me, but malva pudding for the fact that we've got a wonderful constitution. And on the 3rd of August, go and vote for your municipality that is there to protect the constitution. Oh, hier's nog 'n lekker ding. Dis vir die volgende keer.
And you know what we mean. Evita, Evita, always on the scene. Evita, Besaidman, Evita should be queen.